What is up, everybody? It is time for another chapter of One Piece. And I did hear that it is going to be a good month or so until we get another chapter because Oda is going to be having an eye surgery. So I did hear that this is a booming chapter. It is a banger. So let's get ready. I am excited. There's so many things that are boiling up. I'm assuming we're probably going to get some Garp, Kobe, and Luffy in this episode, or in this chapter, because the cover page of Shonen, I'm excited. Let's get it going. One Piece chapter 1086. The Five Elder Planets. All right. It's a good chapter title. I like it. I like it already. Okay, what do we got on the spread going on here? Chopper and a kitty crossing the reflection of a rainbow they see in a puddle. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that. I feel like the sizings are kind of weird here. But either way, that's a cool little thing. I like it. Cool. All right, let's go. And so, the curtains drew closed on the reverie before the news of King Cobra's murder came to light. The fallout from reverie? All right. This is Princess Vivi of Alabasta. Hasn't anyone seen her? Where's the king? Has his condition worsened? We got Pell. It's a weird choice for a change of a panel right there. I don't know. It's literally the same. Okay, no, it's not. I thought it was. Okay, never mind. I see. Okay. All the while, a number of stowaways held their breath as they attempted to escape on various royal vessels. Okay. Hey, whose ship is this? The Aegis Kingdoms. Okay. We're on Aegis's ship, Morgans. We're on Aegis's ship, Morgans. Gotcha. We'll fly our... Oh, okay. Oh, he called up Morgans. Oh, so he has his direct line. Like, he just called that dude up. All right, that's cool. That's interesting for Wapol to have that much power, but I guess he is kind of a do whatever he can to get things done person. If that means bad things, I don't know. Gotcha. We'll fly our headquarters over and pretend to look for a scoop. Okay. Use that chance to hop aboard, and don't get yourselves caught before then. I owe you one. You got that right. A king somehow became the subject of a manhunt. This is big news. I can't wait to hear all about it. So, what exactly did you see in there, Wapol? Like I'd tell you, leave me alone and go back to your ship. I can't. CP0 is no joke. Now that they're after me, it won't matter how much everyone tries to help. Those agents won't rest till I'm back in their custody. Now, let me borrow your transponder, Snail. I need to talk to my father as soon as possible. He's a total worrywart. Anything but that. Get lost already. Okay. He isn't gonna tell her. Okay. What's wrong with you? Alright, we got Stelly? Is that his name? I hate him. He sucks. Looking at Vivi, it looks like. Alright, he sucks. Fair enough. We got CP0, I think. This guy. And then they got a picture of Sabo. Okay. Alright. I'm hungry. Okay. Tajin Kingdom ship. Okay, so she went off on a different ship. Okay. If I can just make it to Lelusia. Huff, I know I can figure something out. Okay, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Okay, never mind. It's Sabo. Okay. Huff, I'm counting on you, Sabo-kun. You must live on. Alright. It didn't take long for the two key stories to spread across the globe. The murder of King Cobra of Alabasta and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. The Holy Land of Mary Joie. The man they call Sabo. He seems to have a checkered fate. Isn't that what they say about people with D in their name? Interesting. I was hoping we would be able to see to the egghead issue now, but it seems that dealing with this complication will have to take priority. How else can you account for him constantly being surrounded by those who bear the letter D? Okay, I should have read that. It was connected. Okay. Ring, ring, clank. Yes, great emu. He is surrounded by all the D's, though. That's interesting. He was Ace, Luffy, Dragon, Garp. Basically all of the D's we know currently, besides Saul and Law, right? I think. Interesting. Yes, great emu. Okay. Pangea Castle, Flower Room. The time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame. The Mother Flame? The time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame. Okay, so it's a Vegapunk invention. Interesting. It is true we haven't had the chance to try it out before now, so there's no way to ascertain its effectiveness yet. Depending on how well this experiment goes, Egghead may reconsider its response. I think a forest area would be a more suitable testing ground than a sea-based target. Lelugia Kingdom. What? Quite a lot of people live there. That is of no consequence. Alright, he does not care. Rude, but okay. Understood. The world moves at the will of the Creator. What is the reason for Lelugia's selection? Will of the Creator. Creator? Have they ever referenced him as the Creator? Alright. What is the reason for Lelugia's selection? Its close proximity. Alright, so this closer up view kind of makes me feel like it is a girl. Emu is a girl. Alright, it shall be as you say. I will make necessary preparations. I humbly request your patience in the meantime. 5 Elder Planets, Defense Science Warrior God, St. J. Garcia Saturn. Okay, we're getting names. We're getting name drops. Let's go. Let's go. Lelugia's citizens have shown sparks of rebellion recently. 5 Elder Planets, Environmental Warrior God, St. Marcus Mars. Okay, so Saturn, Mars. Okay, I don't know. Okay. We may be able to make an example out of them. 5 Elder Planets, Justice Warrior God, St. Topman Valkyrie. Venus? I don't know the translations. I feel like the English are probably going to have this one as like Venus. Jupiter is the one. Unless I'm just stupid right now. Oh no, that one's Venus. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely Venus. Mercury. Okay. Saturn, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. All right, we got this. All right, we may be able to make an example out of them. Justice Warrior God, St. Topman Valkyrie. If we could one day use this power freely, 5 Elder Planets, Finance Warrior God. Okay, interesting. Finance. St. Ethan Baron Venus Juro. Okay, we could instantly snuff out any protracted conflict. 5 elder planets, agriculture warrior god, Saint Shepherd Jupiter. Okay. Science, okay, defense science, environmental, justice, finance, and agricultural. Interesting. I got some gears clicking. I don't know what they're thinking yet, but they're clicking. I mean, this just kind of reminds me of like a government right now. The heads of each department, like head of defense, head of the environmental, head of justice, head of money, finance, economy, and head of agriculture. Okay. That's interesting. I like that though. I like that. So the tall guy is okay. I don't know. I wonder which one's like. I would say probably the defense guy or the environmental guy are probably the strongest. But I don't know. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, one more thing. I'm probably like right here, but one more thing. Of course, retrieve Vivi as you wish. Okay, well, Vivi is up on the top of the list. Interesting. Meanwhile, the kingdom of Tajin and the Aegis kingdom are both rebelling. Between the disbanding of the 7 warlords and the uprisings in government-affiliated nations, the Navy has their hands full. However, deploy the Seraphim. Crocodile was spotted on Empty Bluffs Island. Their military power had already gone in a new direction. So they sent them after Crocodile? Wait. Who is that? Okay, so we do get a Dofi. Okay, that is a crocodile. That's a little crocodile. Is that it? Is that a girl? I am so confused. Who is this guy? Is that maybe Moria? I think that might be Moria. Just the mouth shape. I like the young Dofi though, he looks sick. The second we docked at Lugia, the people arrested King Seki and Princess Komani. They were just waiting to ambush the royals. Since I was a stowaway, they welcomed me with open arms. That's when I saw the papers and found out that they pinned King Cobra's murder on me. Unsurprisingly, the people there consider me a hero. I wanted to tell them the truth, but when I saw how that lie fanned the flames of rebellion within them, the words died in my mouth. I mean, that's a very fair reason to not say anything, because it's probably only going to make things worse. Betty and the others had already inspired a lot of them, and I ended up bringing many of those hopeful recruits back with me. Sweet. I couldn't make direct contact without an encryption snail, so I rerouted my call through the island where we were setting sail, while we were setting sail. Okay, so that's what he did. He had set sail and he routed it through there, so it looked like he was there. Okay, that's cool. That's smart. Smart, big brain, because they were already going there anyway. I don't think Sabo, like, doing that changed anything really for the island. They would have died anyway. RIP. I knew the government would intercept the signal, but doing it like that was sure to fool them into thinking I was still on Lugia. However, I was just within range, having already set out to sea with our new enlistees, so the annihilation of Lugia really did happen during that call. There's a little typo there. Yeah, everyone on board was hysterical. A lot of them had family on the island. They saw their country obliterated right in front of their eyes. Despicable. How in the world did they do it? An enormous shadow seemed to engulf the sky above us. In the next moment, everything was gone. An enormous shadow? Alright, so I feel like that means we are getting kind of an idea of what his fruit is. Is it shadow, or I feel like it's probably like a nightmare, like people were saying. That is terrifying. So it would be a dream, and Luffy is basically dream, and he is basically nightmare. That's what I'm getting out of this, because Luffy is like whatever he can dream up is reality, basically. And where nightmare is, it'd be the same idea, but evil. That makes sense. Or like joy and despair, kind of opposites. I feel like that's probably what's going on, like Joy Boy, Despair Boy. I hope they name him that. I hope he names him that. Alright. There's no way it was caused by a living thing or some natural disaster. Something pitch black was above the clouds, was flying above the clouds. Okay, so it was sort of a machine. Sabo, earlier you said they used the name IMU. Right. This may be a little out there, but when the world we knew today was created 800 years ago, one of the first 20 sovereigns, Vas Saint Imu of House Nerona. I feel like we've seen that last name before, but I can't remember where. All right, we're getting something. So he's been around, or she has been around for 800 years. Now look at this. Since we know an ability granting eternal youth is said to exist, that must mean someone has used it before, right? Which means there is a person out there that doesn't need to worry about death. So you think the one I saw is... It could be a coincidence. Maybe they just share the same name, but could anyone else but a founder command the 5 elders, the highest of the world nobles? The celestial dragons fancy themselves as the descendants of the gods, after all. One more thing. Assuming the object you saw above the clouds was a weapon made by the government, then the only one capable of creating such a thing would be Vegapunk. Hold it, Iva. Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. I know. I like Dragon standing up for Vegapunk there. I like that. So what if it was an ancient weapon? Assuming Imu has been living since ancient times, there is a connection. Robin told us that the ancient weapons do in fact exist. But if this person had such a weapon, why wait until now to use it? I think we kind of got that answer. I saw somebody there that looks pretty sick, so I'm going to scroll back up a little bit. But I would say, because it was close, I feel like you have to be within a certain distance, right? That's kind of how they explained it a little bit, right? I think we're getting some good stuff here. We're getting some good stuff. All right. Who's this moon guy? All right. Present day. Okay, so that's the end of that little bit of a flashback kind of thing, I think. Present day. The holy land of Mary Joie. Celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. A celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. Okay. Our food supply is gone, eh? We have no bread. However, this information will never be reported to the outside world. We have no bread. All we have is cake. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. Oh. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. He currently serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights. Okay, so God's Knights are different than the 4 elders. His name is Saint Figureland Garling. He looks cool. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. All right. The man he sentenced to execution, none other than the one who chose to defend fishmen, Saint Don Quixote Mosgard. Anyone who protects scum is lower than the scum they protect. Wow. Wow. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. That is very interesting. I don't know what that means. Saint Figurlin Garling. Okay, well, we got a lot this chapter, but it does appear for 5 weeks. That's fine. I understand. Ooh, he's gonna get the ability to shoot I-beams. I like that. Okay, so they changed it to the 5 Elder Planets. I like that better. Regarding the names of elders themselves. Names came, so we will not speculate on all of them, however. Okay, interesting. Alright. This is sick. I like this a lot. Alright, well, this is definitely going to be the screen thing, but wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm like lost for words. This was good. I'm sad for a 5-week break though. That'll give us some time to speculate on what's coming. And last time after Oda came back, we didn't have a miss of a chapter. It's been so good. So I don't know. Let's continue. I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This was a wild chapter. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe I'll have something in the meantime or in this break for some theories, but we'll see. So, till then, remember to like, subscribe, comment, the YouTube things. Appreciate you hanging out. Peace out.